A hamster usually has 6 to 10 pups, sometimes as many as 16. And nearly every pet Syrian hamster today descends from just 3 animals captured in 1930. A mouse usually has 4 to 12 pups. Within a day of giving birth, she can become pregnant again while still nursing the first litter. A rabbit usually has 5 to 8 kits, but the record is 24. She can conceive again within hours and produce around 30 young in one breeding season. A squirrel usually has 2 or 3 young, although some species manage 2 litters a year. Mating itself may last less than 30 seconds. A fox usually has around 6 kits, but during a lemming boom, an Arctic fox litter can climb as high as 25. Small dogs may have only a few puppies, while large breeds can carry more than a dozen. The record belongs to a Neapolitan Mastiff that delivered 24 puppies at once. A cat usually has 4 to 6 kittens, and kittens in the same litter can have different fathers if she mates with several males during one heat cycle. A tiger usually has 2 to 4 cubs. If the litter is lost, she may conceive again almost immediately instead of waiting through the usual long gap. A lioness has 1 to 4 cubs, and females in the pride may nurse them together. Even so, as many as 80% may die before reaching age 2 in the wild. A pig is easy to remember: 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. A litter often has around 12 piglets, already noticeably different in size before birth. Twins are normal for goats, and triplets are not unusual. In warm climates, one female may even produce more than 1 litter a year. A sheep usually has 1 or 2 lambs, although prolific breeds may have several. Dolly, the first mammal cloned from an adult cell, was carried by a surrogate mother. Most deer have 1 or 2 fawns, but roe deer can pause pregnancy, keeping the embryo nearly dormant for months before it implants in winter. During human pregnancy, the body temporarily builds a new organ, the placenta. The mother's blood volume can rise by nearly 50%. A cow almost always has 1 calf. When twins are male and female, the female is infertile in about 92% of cases because they shared a blood supply before birth. A water buffalo usually has 1 calf and averages only 1 birth every 2 years. The newborn weighs about 90 pounds and begins life with a reddish-brown coat. Horse breeders use the 1-2-3 rule: stand within 1 hour, nurse within 2, and pass the placenta within 3. Double ovulation occurs in about 1 out of 5 cycles, yet twins rarely survive to birth. A dolphin calf is usually born tail first, reducing the risk of drowning before its first breath. The mother or another dolphin then guides it straight to the surface. Blue whale milk is so rich that a calf can gain almost 200 pounds a day. That is the weight of a full-grown person every single day. A zebra almost always has 1 fold. In its first days, it memorizes its mother's stripes, voice, and scent so it can find her in a huge herd. A camel calf is born without a real hump, only a soft patch of skin, yet within about 30 minutes, it can already walk beside its mother. A giraffe calf drops about 6 feet because its mother gives birth standing up. It is already as tall as an adult person and may grow about an inch a day during its first week. A rhino calf is born without a horn. It grows later from keratin, the same material as hair and nails. Even at birth, the calf already weighs about 90 to 140 pounds. An elephant calf arrives weighing around 220 pounds and barely knows how to use its trunk. During its first year, it gains roughly 2 pounds a day while learning to control its enormous body. The longer the pregnancy, the more often nature invests in one large, developed baby. But with so many exceptions, this timeline feels less like a rule and more like a collection of ingenious solutions.